All right, welcome to the team training tonight. We are going to go over the truth about the real process of network marketing. And I was inspired to make this training because there has been a few people like wondering how this really works and not understanding the real process. Some people are complete newbies in this industry and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give you the real process of how this works, how recruiting works, how does all of this stuff work. Okay, so we do have a guest speaker tonight, Selena Jackson, and I am going to actually play this video so people can know to get on, get a little more time to get on, because some people got kicked out and all that. So I'm going to play this video, and I want to encourage you to surround yourself with people who are on a mission, motivated, want to do what it takes to get to where they want to be and all that good stuff. Because if you hang around people who are like negative, not doing nothing with their life, all this stuff, you are literally the sum total of the 5 people you hang around the most. Okay, so let me share my screen. Oh, they won't let me minimize it. Hold on one second. There we go. I'm gonna share my screen. So this is a short video. All right, here we go. Here we go. We can hear you.
We can't hear the video.
Jermaine said he can't hear it.
You can't hear it, Aaron? You can't hear it either?
No, nobody can.
Okay, I guess nobody can hear it. Y'all gonna have to watch it on your own time because it just don't want to play on my screen. It's a really good video though, so I encourage you to watch that video after we get off of here. What he was saying was really, 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 really powerful. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, I don't know if you have seen. Yes, I'll send it. Hold on one second. I'll send a link to that when we get to that. Okay, hold on one second. I'll send a link to that. So, yes, the first thing I want to go over, okay, I don't know if you have seen in the group the list of affirmations, okay? Those are very, very powerful. So make sure you copy and paste that or print that off or whatever you got to do to get those affirmations. And also, I encourage you to make some too, because those really, really do work. And I have a lot of testimonials from people who have been using those affirmations, and it's just crazy what's happening in their life and in their business. So, can you message Selena to make sure she get on? Because we have a guest speaker tonight, and I want to bring her on. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
I don't see her online.
She's coming on. She's trying to get on. Hold on. Yes. She about to get on now, y'all. My computer's so slow. Okay, I got my phone in. Oh, good. There she go. There she go. She coming, y'all. We are actually going to start every week. We're gonna have a guest speaker now, so get ready to step y'all game up. We're gonna have some breaking through some leaders. Get ready and prepared. Miss Jacqueline, Miss Ashonda, Mr. Jermaine, the other leaders in here. Get ready for that because I'll put you guys on here. I will just message you randomly. You want to do? You want to get on? Hold on 1 second. Hold on, here she goes. Yeah. See, this is the type of stuff that happens. I want you guys to learn also how to use Google Hangout or Zoom, or learn how to do those, because a lot of times when you become a leader, you're gonna have to learn how to use some of these type of things. You know, basically like gather a group of people and start to do it. You know. See, you never know what's gonna happen with these type of things. That's why I'm trying to encourage you guys also. Like, this shouldn't feel like a drag or anything. It should feel like you excited to work, like you should have fun with it, all of that good stuff, because that's what it's mostly about. Okay, so you also have to train your mind. Like, somebody came up to me today and somebody came up to me today and they said that she's like, this is the first thing they messaged me. They said, oh my gosh, nobody has any money to join this, right? And I was just like, oh my gosh, that is one of the most dangerous things that you can ever say. So you know what I said? Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna tell you what I said, because I go through all kind of stuff every day. Mute your line if you just came in, please. Okay, so yes, this she said nobody has any money for this. 125, that's a lot. And I was just like, I said, who is everybody, honey? Who is everybody? She said, everybody who I'm talking to. I said, okay, how many is everybody to you? She said 35 people and 5 still have not watched it, right? And I was just like, okay, I really need to do a video on the real process of how this works, because a lot of people come into this business and they just think this is what they think. They think they just join, and then everybody they talk to just join. They talk to 10 people and 8 of them join, and it's just not the same. And I want to give you some warnings before you start to like go hard or whatever, or if you're going hard right now, I want to give you some warnings that a lot of people will not tell you, okay? The real truth of the matter is most people aren't going to tell you no, okay? That's the real truth. You're either going to have to deal with it, you know, just understand, get your mindset ready. Okay, people going to say no, but I'm going to still get a lot of yeses. You have to literally pretend that every no is worth like $1, okay? Because when I had started doing this, right, I was just like, oh my gosh, all these no's, nobody wants to get this much rejection. But you have to understand that is that more people are going to tell you no than yes. And it's not because of you. It's honestly not about the product, and it's not about the service. And I say that all the time. It's really, this whole thing is really about timing in a person's life. If they're not going through a transition, like either they're trying to get another job, they need more income, something happened. If they're not going through a transition, they're not going to join. Or that person might be at their breaking point, okay? They're tired of their job. They're tired of all these things. I was at my breaking point when I joined this industry. I was tired of working my job, and I was just so tired. Like, I had job anxiety. That's just what I call it. I didn't like a boss beaming down my throat behind my neck. Like, I could feel their energy on me. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Breathing down my neck, looking like, I'm like, oh, they always looking at everything I'm doing. Like, this is just not what it is. They tell me when it's gonna break. I'm like, dang, I feel like I'm in a cage. I'm so serious. It was just on my neck. I was just like, oh my goodness. It was just
get off my wife's neck.
He's so silly. But yes, that's just how I felt. And people have to be in a transition, okay? They're not going to join if they're not in that transition. This is why, honestly, like you can sell, it doesn't even matter the price. It just really matters about the timing. Some people are at a point of their life where they don't have the money to join. They're at a point in their life where they're not ready for another avenue. You have to understand that, okay? This is truly a numbers game as well. It's not about pitching. It's about figuring out what that person is going through, what their pain is, and seeing if there's a need, okay? That's really what it's about. And if you have not seen the affirmations, I'm going to read a little bit from it. If you have not seen it, they actually work really good. And someone also came to me today, and they were just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is working. Like, this is scary. They were like, literally like, oh my gosh, this is working a little too good. And I'm gonna give you an example of Andrea. So the other day, she was just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I was saying in my head, I'm not going to sleep until I get a new business partner. She said, I'm gonna get a new. She woke up. She was just like, you know what? I'm gonna get a new business partner today. I really is. I'm not going to sleep until I get a new business partner. And she was saying the affirmations and everything, right? And it was starting to become the end of the day. And she was just like, oh man, I still have not got my new business partner. So something told her to go to Jermaine's post or something like that. I'm not sure. She commented on Jermaine's post or something like that. And she realized this lady was saying that I just started, Andrea. I just signed up under you and I'm ready to go. She was like almost scared when that happened. Like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is the power of literally how your mind is just so powerful. We were created with just so much power. And if you tap into it, this is why my computer was trying to shut down, because some of this stuff that I'm trying to explain to you guys, some of the higher powers in the world do not want people to know this, because they want people to stay a slave. They want them to keep not knowing what their true power is, okay? So, like I said, affirmations at work. This was the first beginning of what I have posted, and it's true. So I said, one thing that you must understand is that thoughts create things. If you do not have what you want, it simply means that you are not on the same frequency of what you desire. Because it's like a radio broadcast. You can't try to jam to 96.3 if you want 101.2. It's the same with your desires, okay? You have to be at the same vibrations and frequency. That's why when a person is angry and you're talking to them, and you can just feel it. You can literally feel it. That's how everything is. Everything is energy. Everything is like bouncing like vibration. So if you're trying to get to success and you're not matching that success, the frequency, you always mad, you always like negative, you always not on that same frequency, then you're not gonna get to it. You will never get what you want, always thinking about what you do not have and what you do not want, okay? It means that the sum total of your thoughts, emotions, and feelings are causing your vibration to go towards whatever is a match to it, okay? This is literally like a universal law that the higher powers, like I said, who want you to be a slave, they don't want you to realize this, because then you'll realize that you're really super powerful, okay? And that if you really tap into your power, nobody can stop you, okay? So every thought that you think creates a new and like thought. Have you ever been like mad or sad or something like that, and then you started realizing random stuff started happening in your life, and you're like, what is going on? Why is all this happening? Because as soon as you think about something, the universe be like, okay, they thinking about this, I'm going to send more thoughts like it. So it just piles up until it starts to become your reality. So you have to be very, very careful of what you are focusing on. This is why when you feel bad, a whole bunch of more random bad things start to happen, okay? And that's because you're focusing on it. When you feel really good, a whole bunch of good things will start to appear as well. So it's not about controlling everything or being perfect, because we all have our times, but it's really about, like I posted the other day, I was like, it's mostly about guiding your thoughts to things that make you feel better. So affirmations like that I put up here actually help you raise your vibrations and your frequency to match with what you want. So for this to work, you must also know what you want. That's one of the biggest problems that I have ever seen in this industry. People not knowing what they want. And when you don't know what you want, that's basically like a cruise ship. You say, like, you trying to go somewhere to travel, and they say, where do you want to go? Oh, I don't know. So they say, okay. And then they land you in a crazy place where there's no food and nothing. That's how it is when you don't know what you want. So you have to be very specific, and the more specific you are, the faster it will pop up in your life. Okay, when you can get down to the color of the car that you want, the feeling, the everything, the how much it costs, how much your payment's gonna be. When you start getting that specific about what you want, you will start. It will come faster. Okay, so there's more to the world than you know. And like I was saying, here's a good start. You must do these with intense emotions. If you have done affirmations before and you just read them in your head and you don't feel any type of emotion with it, you just saying them, you just kind of bored, you just like, okay, la la la, then they not gonna work right. Okay, they are not gonna work right. Remember, everything is literally a vibration. So when you're very intense and you passionate, then you are bringing it more to you. So whatever you believe in your mind, that is what will become your reality. Okay, that is what you will become your reality. This is why a person who says nobody has any money to join this, they're gonna keep on attracting people who don't ever have any money to join it. If they say they can't recruit or this is so hard, they're gonna struggle and it's just gonna become their reality. So those are, just read some of those affirmations, like, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. If you believe in Christ and God, you can say stuff like that. I am taking massive action in processing the ABM training easily and efficiently. Okay, I come to the training and I stay connected. Okay, I am committed. I am now making $30,000 per month with ABM. Okay, you can start with your by replacing your income. So whatever your income is now, to start replacing, if it's like $2,000 a month or $3,000, you can say, I'm now making $3,000 per month with ABM. Okay, and then once you get to that, then you can up your game. Like, okay, now I am making $10,000 per month or whatever it is. You can keep doubling it or whatever. You say stuff like, I am enough. Okay, when you say I am enough, you have to actually feel like you are enough to do whatever it is. Okay, you have to say stuff like, I am unstoppable, I am abundant, I am worthy. This is why it's very, very powerful to have a vision board. If you don't know what a vision board is, you probably want to figure out what a vision board is, because when you say affirmations and you have a vision board next to it, you literally are activating your vision board. People will make a vision board, they don't look at it for a year or two. You get what I'm saying? If you have a vision board and you made it before a while back and you haven't seen it in I don't know how long, you're not looking at it, you're not spending no time with it, then it's gonna take you longer to manifest what you are trying to get. That's what the power of a vision board is. And I don't know if you have seen my vision board, but I actually have a 3D vision board that has like a gateway. It has so much depth in it that you can literally, it's like you can put your hand through it. Okay, it's like you can put your hand through it. Aaron has it on his screen if you can see it. And you just go over, like, you can just see the depth in it. That's the type of vision board that you actually want to have. So I'm gonna let Selena Jackson come up to the mic, and then I will finish it off. After she finishes, she has a lot of value to bring to the table. She's been doing this for a long time. She's absolutely amazing. She trailblazes through anything and anyone that ever tries to stop her. Like, she's just such a go-getter, and she has something to tell.
Well,
you muted.
Now you mute.
okay. It better not go on mute no more. Okay, excuse me, everyone. I was not looking my best, so I'm not live where you can see my face, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you people know me. And next time I speak, I will go live. So this is one thing, and this is, I've been online marketing for a long time now. I have successfully made my 6 figures online, and I was very happy about that. I've been doing and striving after my goals for years to come. So this is one thing I want to discuss with you guys. I thought about this a long time. I watch a lot of people, and Did it mute again? Okay, I don't know why I keep muting. It seems to me that the number one reason why people are not achieving the success that they want is because of distractions. It's like when you come home, what are you doing when you get home that distracts you from focusing on yourself, your self-development, your business, and what you have to do to take yourself to another level and to the top? Distraction is the number one major reason why a lot of people don't achieve the success, why they're not consistent, why they're not doing the things that they need to do. Because if you're in the habit, just listen to me, if you're in the habit of, you going to work, you coming home, the kids are here, the husband, you got to take care of the kids. Then all of a sudden you're distracted. Your favorite TV show Power is on, or movies or stuff come home. You don't have nothing in front of you to remind you that you are on a mission, which is why the vision board is important, like Miss Barbie said, because it keeps you focused on what you need to do. If you don't have none like a little office setting where you say, okay, let me get to work, or sometimes you're distracted just by social media, just entertaining yourself, because this is what you've been used to doing before you decided to try to do something to change your life. You actually want to change your life, but you have not took and did the necessary steps to make it happen, which is it's going to take a lot of discipline to do what you have to do to keep focused. You have to write down your goals. You have to put it in front of you. You have to set a time. Timing is important of when you're going to actually work your business, whether it's on your lunch break at work, whether it's when you get home after work, whether it's 10 o'clock at night. Social media is open 24 hours a day. Whenever you decide to do, you have to be consistent with your schedule that you set time to do. Now imagine coming in now, you looking dead smack. As soon as you come in the house, you see this big vision board. The first thing you're going to want to do is like, man, let me get to work. I have to go look at that vision board, look at the affirmations that Dominique said that you should do. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it on until you can create your new habit. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it on your bathroom mirror. Put it on your bedroom mirror that I am going to win. I am going to take myself to another level. I am going to achieve what I want to do. I'm going to achieve everything that I have put on this vision board, and you have to do it. They say it takes 30 days to break a bad habit and 30 days to create a new one. So if you can even go the first week, 2 weeks, you is on your way. You're doing excellent, because some people will go one time and don't do nothing at all. But they still stay in tune. They still listen. You still come onto these Zooms. You still do that. But once you leave the Zoom, it's almost like out of sight, out of mind. You have to refocus, and you got to do what you need to do. It is not hard. It is not hard to make six figures, multiple six figures, or even become a millionaire online. There are many, many, many people that have done it and they're still doing it. The difference between them and someone else is their discipline levels, and their work ethics is different than the average person. They are focused. They are doing everything they need to do. They are sitting down. They are making plans towards success. Do not take for granted just because it's a postcard ABM business that is not that important, or don't even just depend on signing us for a postcard when you can actually share information that will help other people to achieve success, and so on and so on. Just don't depend on that, because you have people on this Zoom right now that is over 1,000 at almost 15,000, 20,000, 40,000 a year already, just by sharing information. How hard is it just to share information and do some follow-ups? But even you say, okay, I'm just gonna buckle down. I'm gonna do an hour a day towards my business, 5 days a week. I'm weekends off. Whatever schedule you set for yourself, for 2 or 3 hours. Eventually, the hour is gonna turn to more hours. Next thing you know, the more information you share with people, the more chance of you having success, because the law of averages, and it doesn't matter. Every millionaire and billionaire in the world is doing exactly what I'm saying, doing now, whether they have a company or corporation or however they do it, whether they invest in marketing or anything, everything in the world, everybody is, whether they want to believe it or not, are marketers. Every time you refer people to that new restaurant, that hot new movie, that hot, what's happened with Power? Power is what, girl? I never watched Power. I'm gonna go and watch Power now just because you said so. It's that good. You market anyway, so you might as well market something that is going to achieve success for yourself. Share the information with your family, friends, social media page. In the meantime, in between time, what do you have to lose? But what do you have to gain if it works? I mean, I've been doing it. Dominique Barbie been doing it. Jack and the other people been doing it. Guess what? We got checks coming in every week. We ain't do you. It's no different. You just do what we do, and you would get what we got. That's just the bottom line. If you don't have enough social media friends, add a bunch of them. Did y'all all see the celebration of Facebook hitting 2 billion people on social media in the world? They all on social media. It's 2 billion people. So how could you not reach out to 2 billion people? All you got to do is send out some requests and go surfing the web. Search for these people and get the information to them. Your friends don't see everything on your inbox. Just inbox, say, hey, you be interested in making us a few extra dollars mailing postcards and getting paid for it? They might say, mailing postcards and getting paid for it? Sure, mailing postcards and paid for it. How you doing today, by the way? I'm doing great and stuff. Yeah, I just thought, it's been so successful. I thought that, you could bring a little extra income and success to your family. Can I send you the information? You check it out and let me know if you're interested. If you're interested, I can add you to, just tell them a few features or whatever. Say the good thing about it, it has an A rating with the Business Bureau. They're 13, 14 strong. Tell them some features of the product and services that'll catch their attention. Just do it. Just go on people's inbox. People go in inbox all the time sharing those I love you and spamming your inbox with all that, whatever the heck they be spamming me with. I'd be like, if somebody put another one of them doggone things in my inbox about, I don't know what the heck they talking about. So put something in their inbox of value. Say, hey, I don't, mean to serve you. Just network with them. Some of them people have been your friends for years. Say, I've been your friends for years, and I noticed something in your page that caught my attention. I thought that I might offer you something that would help you. Don't be afraid. What's the worst that they can say is no. But what if they say yes? Then you got to sign up. And guess what? You just made $75 residual. Then you help them to do the same. Invite them to the Zooms that we on. Invite them to the groups. Invite them to the trainings. Keep it simple. That's it. And I promise you, if you put just those simple things into place and create a new habit in your homes, you will start seeing your life change. I'm done.
Awesome. Thank you, Selena, for joining and being the guest speaker. That was so true, and I always say that it's just so true. The difference between a person who makes no money online from a 6-figure earner from a 7-figure earner is all in their mindset. It is all in their habits. Okay, this really does take consistency. Is one of the greatest skills that you can develop in your entire life. Okay, like Selena said, you have to develop the habits of taking actions towards your business, because the actions that you take on a daily basis are in direct relation to your results. Okay, so if you do not have any results right now, it's because you have to up your action. Okay, you have to up the amount of people that you are getting this in front of. The best thing that I ever found out when I was struggling online was the law of numbers. When somebody told me that if I can get more people in front of a business, no matter if I super suck, does not matter. If I can get more people in front of this business and I do it on a consistent basis over and over, then I will begin to get signups. So I tested it out. I kid you not, I spammed I didn't even know that it was even spam because I was just struggling. I literally spammed 100 people with my offer. Okay, I sent a message. I forget what I said. The next day, I got 3 signups. Okay, that's actually the wrong way to market, but I was testing the law of averages. They told me that if a person who was a advanced marketer can get 5 out of 10 people to join, if you get to 100 people, okay, then you should at least get 1 to 3 people. I tested it out. I literally spammed 100 people, which I don't recommend you go spam them. You don't have to spam them. You can actually start a real I know how to start a real conversation now, but I literally spammed them, and I had 3 people join, and I was making $100 residual from them per person then. Okay, but I stopped doing it. Right, I stopped getting the information in front of people, and I stopped making money. Okay. So it really boils down to this process, because the lady today, she said everybody, they want to join. She hadn't even gotten this in front of 100 people to even evaluate her results for real, okay? If you have not gotten in front of 100 people, you can't really even evaluate your results, okay? So this is the process. This is the real process, okay? All recruiting is a process, okay? And you cannot be emotionally attached to this process. If people say no, you shouldn't be like, oh dang, they said no. People say yes, or they about to join, you can't. Don't get extra. You know what I mean? Don't put emotions in the process, because all it is a process. Okay? You definitely have to connect with people. Okay? Find out what's going on in their life. Build a little rapport. Get them into the group and show them the information if you feel like it's a fit for them. Follow up until they say no. That's the process. People are overcomplicating this. Literally. That is literally the process. Those few steps that I said, I just do that over and over again. Now, the difference between me and other people may be that I just bring a little bit more value to the table. So people want to join me more. You have to figure out what your gift is, okay, and give it to the world, okay. Figure out what your gift is. Figure out what the thing that makes you unique, and then you have to show people that. You have to bring value. When you bring more value, okay, and you bring more content to the table, you'll start seeing people come all through 4 corners of the world when you do that. And once you understand your target market, like remember I just said numbers, right? But once you get down deep into it, once you start understanding who your target market is, then you understand their pains, like I was talking about in the other training. Most of the pains of people is they tired of harassing friends and family. They don't know how to get leads. You want to say something? Okay, go ahead.
Hey y'all know I'm a motor mouth baby, but I just had to stop her right quick because I just came into the company, guys. I have not had my postcards 2 weeks. But with that being said, this morning, between, everything that's going on with us and stepping into ourselves and everything, I said this morning, you know what I'm going to do? I put my little strategy together, and I got up late. But within the 3 hours that I put my post on Facebook in these different groups, I only did 15 today, guys. I have 62 people that have been back and forth messaging me, and I'm telling them on a conference call they do not want to hear what I'm saying. And one of the ladies, she really wants to get in or whatever, but she has a little bit of doubt. So I just asked her quickly, like, how much you really want to make a month to really be happy, and how important is financial security to you? Either they're going to want it, either they're going to get it, or they're not, But it's just amazing to me, how you can actually, when you're getting to know somebody and talking to them and figuring out what their needs are, how they will come to you begging for that opportunity. And it's like some reverse psychology type stuff if you can really know how to talk to different people on different levels. That's all I wanted to say.
Yes, and I'm so glad that you said that, because the things that we're talking about is literally the basics. But once you learn how to figure out what their pain is and what they're going through, and understand, once you get them talking about why do they want to make this money and get them in their mindset actually spending the money, they look at you like, why this lady or this man is actually asking them questions about me. They actually care about my goals, because most people just trying to pitch stuff to people all the time. But when you become that person, like a counselor, and you ask them about their problems and their pains, then you become the different factor. Okay, So, like I said, this is a process. It's a numbers game, okay? This is a numbers game. You have to, it's literally like doing the same thing over and over, over and over, over and over. If you want to make it more fun, okay, if you just bored and you're like, okay, I'm just doing the same thing, then go step outside your comfort zone. Go make a video. Go live. Go do something fun and say, I just have fun. I'm making money while I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, don't evaluate until you get to 100 people. And I have really great news for you, okay? Like with those affirmations, you don't even have to believe in it yet. Like some people don't believe in themselves right now. Some people don't think they can get to, $5,000 per month. Some people really don't believe that this may work, okay? But what happens when you start to say affirmations on a consistent basis, your mind will begin to retrain itself, okay? It starts to retrain itself and it starts to actually believe whatever you are telling it. The reason people don't believe in themselves because they've been wired to the bad stuff and the doubt, and they mind and subconscious has been trained. Okay, you have to retrain your brain, literally. And with those affirmations, seeing those on a daily basis, creating a vision board, getting very clear on what you want, very especially get clear on your business partner, you will begin to attract people who you want, okay? So Erin also wanted to say something, and then we're going to go to question and answer, and then we're going to wrap it up. And I will say this: realistic numbers. A person who is working a business for real, they are doing these numbers: 5, 10. You got to pick one of these numbers: 5 a day, 10 a day, 20 a day. If you want to be a super boss, you should be gathering 30 leads a day. These are 5 leads, 10, 20, 30. Because if you don't have leads coming into your business, it's going to be hard for you. So 5, pick a number. Everybody needs to add this to their strategy and pick a number: 5, 10, 20, or 30. If you're getting 30 leads a day, you will get to $3,000, $5,000, $15,000 per month. I can almost guarantee you that, okay? And if you're doing 20 people a month, okay, it's just the more numbers, whoever's doing the most numbers, whoever is the most consistent, that's the person who will make money and bring in the most value. They're going to have the biggest following, the biggest people saying, like, what is your business? What is your business? What is your business? So everybody, please incorporate in your action plan a number. Pick a solid number: 5, 10, 20, or 30 or more. Put 30 plus if you want to do more than 30. So.
All right.
Yeah, yours. All right, cool. Hello, thank you for coming out, everybody. That was wonderful, man. You guys blew it up like Baghdad, like you always do. So I just want to keep it simple and keep it sweet and keep it easy to understand, okay? Whatever success another person has, all right, you can do way better. It just doesn't even matter. Or you can do way worse. It's all about what you want. It's all about, like they said, tricking your brain, getting inside that thing, okay, and telling it every day until you actually start to really feel it. That's when you'll start to be able to control your emotions and other things around you, okay, like without even thinking about it. I don't have to tell my lungs to breathe. They know how to do it already, right? So I just wanted to get it out that you want to have faith in yourself, because whatever it is you're set out to do, the laws of the universe have already been set up for you to succeed. Okay, that's what they're there for. All right, they're not there to say, hey, if you jump off a building, you die. They're there to keep you from doing that. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be some scary facts out there. It's going to get to a point in time, yes, you're going to have to hire people. Okay, you're going to have to get to that point where, and please accept that, okay? You're going to have to get to that point where you're like, okay, I need a team of this, a team of that, a team of that. And so when you're thinking about how people can get like a lot of people in and making a lot of money and how hard it's going to be, it's not going to be hard at all, because you're going to have a lot of help. Okay, you're going to have blogs, you're going to have websites, you're going to have personalized postcards, you have teaching, trainings, okay, you have motivation there, you have the right road to get to where you need to go, and you have a mouth and fingers to type and ask questions, okay, because that's what's going to get you there. Scoping out the scene, watching the top people, and asking questions. Our team is stacked. Okay, I would not be afraid to ask a question in our message box or in the group or whatnot, because our team is very stacked. All right, I don't know if anybody's looked at the paper, but you guys are pretty much dream teamish. You know what I mean? And so that's one of the scary facts. You are going to have to, hire people, but you're also going to have to hire robots, systems. So to go along with the blogs and the websites and the personal business pages on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn, whatever it is, wherever it is you operate from, on the most daily basis, building all that, having a system, capturing your leads. It's great to use paper trail for capturing your leads right now. Numbers, addresses, all these types of things. But at a point in time when you get to that part where you're growing, you can no longer be as efficient as somebody that's using a system to operate their business. Okay, you won't be able to keep up. You can't keep up. They've implemented robots. You're using just yourself. Okay, that's what robots were built for, to like crush what they need to crush that humans can't. Well, I mean, like we can, but at a point in time, you got to hire anybody. If you're gonna hire somebody, a robot is amazing. Okay, and it takes a team. Please understand, it takes a team to build anything. If you're here with a purpose and you have a dream, I don't care about anything. Nobody can do anything all by themselves. Okay, so when you get people on your team, you really want to work directly with them, get them plugged in, and have this whole energy flow and connect through the whole like movement of what's going on. And that will, keep everything growing natural and strong for you. Just remember, move slow, because slow is smooth. And once you're smooth, everything's fast. That's it, man. Stay in peace, not in pieces. I'm good.
Yes, thank you for that. That was great. Okay, there you go. Yes, it is so true. We're pretty much getting dream teamish, like he said. The longer that you stay connected, the more higher of a level that you're going to become, because you're going to feed off of everyone's energy for this. And the longer we get in, we're going to get to more advanced stage. Like once you start getting to a certain point, you're going to go up to the next level and the next level. That's why you have to stay connected with the team and all of that good stuff. Also, this is a good closing question that you can track to see if you are doing this every day. Like I was talking to Mashonda the other day, and I was giving her some examples of questions to start asking them. But then in the end, I would say stuff like this. If I were to tell you that we have students who are making, an extra $20,000 per month in their first 3 to 6 months, and it was only $125 to get started, would that be something that interests you? Okay, and you will see if they say yes or no. But before that, you would say on a scale, after you're asking the lifestyle questions, okay, before you ask that, you would say on a scale of 1 to 10, how serious are you about reaching that goal? Okay, once they give you that goal and they say a 10, okay, they need to say a 10, because if they say anything less than a 10, you have to say, I'm sorry, you do not qualify, because if they're an 8 or a 9, they have already subconsciously given up in their head. And then we say you don't qualify, then it's like, oh my gosh. So once you ask that and they say a 10, that's when you say, if I were to tell you we have students who are making $20,000 within their first 3 to 6 months, and it was only $125 to get started. You see how you said only $125? You have to put it in their brain like that's not really a lot of money. Would that be something that interests you? If they say yes, okay, you would say something like, okay, are you ready to get started today? That is a closing question. You have to learn how to ask closing questions. Don't just leave the conversation hanging where you didn't ask them, did you watch the information? You don't know if they want to get started or not. That's called a closing question right there, okay? Learn how to do that. If you're doing a closing question at least 1 to 5 times a day, you're reaching out to 10, 20, 30 people a day, believe it or not, you're going to start getting crazy signups. And then that you just use that momentum to go on and on and on. And as you get to like month 3, you're going to have all these people from month 1 who've been watching you low key. and say, okay, I'm ready to get started. I have that all the time. And this is actually tomorrow marks my day 30, my 4th week in this company. I have people from my first day who are saying, I'm ready to get started. Okay, what do I got to do? I've been watching you. You've been posting. You've been giving value, inspiring me. I'm just going to get started, okay? What's your link? Okay? Just imagine 90 days from now, all that effort that I put in, because I get about, on average, I get anywhere from 30 to 100 leads a day. Those are my actual real numbers. I can't keep up with following up with people at this time frame. When you look on my page, you see a lot of value. When people come to my page, their spirits start to change. They're just like, wow, like this just really uplifted me. You want to have that effect when people come to your page, because if people come to your page and it's a hot mess, you're going to bring their energy down, and they're going to be like, I don't know about this person. I don't know if I want to join them. We talked about social media last week. It's really, really important about that. So get your numbers up. If anybody has any questions, you may ask them now. Anybody have any questions? I think somebody asked about the compensation plan, and they were trying to figure out something about the compensation plan. Let's see. I'm not sure if they are on this now. Let's see. Tracy, who's it? Tracy? She said she is a brand new Dodge Dakota.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
oh, go ahead.
Girl, this is funny. Just somebody just said, but I don't know how to make people believe me that it's real. I'm about to give her the business, babe. Oh, this girl, no, she didn't. Yes, she did do the boo. Go back to talking, babe. Let me get her. Oh my God. Oh my.
As you can see, like once you start to get, you see that is the perfect example. Once you start breaking it down to where it's not you just, pitching your products and services, and you're becoming that go-to person where you're asking the questions about their life, what income are they used to making and stuff, they're gonna start to tell you like, oh my gosh, I've been struggling, or this and this and that. They're gonna start telling you their whole life story, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, people gonna be like, oh, I've tried this before and I just don't know if this works. And it's like how she said, I don't know if I can get people to believe me. This is the key. That's why you need to tell people that you are on a team and you have step-by-step training. Okay, you have to make sure you tell people that. Don't leave people out. Say, I only have 2 spots left. You got to put fear of loss into them. You tell people, I only have 2 spots left. Okay, that puts fear of loss into their body, because when you say I only have 2 spots left, we have students making $20,000 per month. My business partner making $15,000. I can lead you to the way, but I only have 2 spots left. When you say stuff like that, then they're gonna be like, oh my goodness, I gotta figure out where to get this money. What do I gotta do? Just send me the link, okay? And like I said, this is a process. You have to believe in yourself. You truly do have to believe in yourself, because whatever you believe always becomes your reality. You have to understand that your reality is all of your beliefs and all of your thoughts put together. So I think that's all we have for now. I will see you guys on the next training. Love, peace, and blessings. Joy your way. Let's make it a great week full of results, okay? And start speaking your life into existence. You have all the power that you need to do anything that you want. And I will see you guys later. Bye. I'll post a recording soon.